All right, so the 40 Days English Speaking Partner Program. This program, as I've said and mentioned before, this is a whole 8 years of experience on how to practice and acing how to speak English as a second language fluently. كيف أنا أحكي اللغة الإنجليزية بطلاقة، كيف أتدرب أحكيها بخبرة 8 سنين موجودة بهذا البرنامج. It's not enough for 1 month. هو 30 يوم. نعم صحيح، طبعا احنا بنعطيكم شهر أسبوع زيادة عشان في مواضيع. We have steps, we have topics, specific topics we want to go through the process. And by mentioning and talking about only the first 4 topics for today, you guys will know or be, let's say, familiar with what we're trying to get to. كيف المواضيع كلها بتربط بعض في الآخر. Eventually it all comes together يعني. So with the daily practice here, how we can use this program. So 4 steps. Every day we have 4 steps to go through. And I just need 15 minutes from your day. Speaking organizer, you will have a speaking organizer with start, continue, and end. You could choose one phrase from each of those 3 steps, all right? You can just pick one phrase and you can start building your sentences when you want to send a voice message to the coach, all right? Number 2, you will have a list of 10 natural American expressions per day. You will have the translation for them because we cannot translate them literally. So aim to use at least 4 chunks every recording. With every voice message I'm talking to my coach, try to use 4 at least, okay? By day 30, you will have 300 chunks. What do I mean actually by chunks? Phrases that I can use and talk, naturally or smoothly like native speakers do. بالعربي بنحكي إنه شو صار معك، مالك مكشر. في عنا مصطلحات، في عنا تعبيرات مختلفة ما بتنحكى، ما بتترجم بالضبط زي ما هي بتنحكى. نفس الشيء موجود عندنا بكل اللغات. So this is what we're doing. You guys will be talking same way we're listening to movies, series, let's say TV shows, whatever. When you hear actually native speakers, how they talk, you guys gonna be talking like them as well. That's what I mean by US chunks. بحكي لهم chunks لأنه هيك هي جبلة واحدة، بتيجي جملة واحدة زي ما هي، ما بنقدر نقسمها. So with the vocabulary bank. طيب coach, I know how to use this phrase. I added another phrase on my own. What about if I want to talk more? Of course, we want you to talk more. I don't want you just to memorize what's in the PDF file. So what do we have actually? Extra 10 nouns and adjectives. And adjectives, when I'm saying, for example, this is phone, and I want to say this is a black phone, so I'm just describing it. Adjective when we want to describe something, people, things, objects, like that. So you will have them a list with the meanings in Arabic to support you. They're not going to be really easy because, speaking partner program for B1 and advanced until the advanced people. So you know how to pick those new words. Maybe you are familiar with them. Maybe you know them already. أنا بعرفهم. بس بحب إني أعرف كيف أجمع منهم جمل. تمام? Or get used to use them a lot in my daily life. So you will pick a different combination every record. Try to make it different. And I'm going to show you and give you a lot of examples once we dive into the topics with the first topic exactly. Step 4 is the WhatsApp task. WhatsApp task, clear daily task record. You can send 1 to 2 minutes to me or to your coach, okay? Follow the checklist in the yellow box to make sure you're using all the day's tools, okay? I have to use the chunks, US chunks. I have to use nouns and adjectives to add more sentences on my own. And of course, I have to use the start, continue, and end, the first step that I told you about, the speaking organizer. And that's it. 5 minutes read through the days. 5 minutes to practice chunks and vocabulary out loud with yourself, and 1 to 2 minute record or to send to your voice message. So that's a total of 15 messages a day, and that's it. Of course, you will feel like I need to do more, and I'm gonna give you all the tips to do more actually. So Let's say if you, like by the end of the first week, you can get to 40%. I would love it to see if you can get to 45%, more and more. So just need you to remember this. Fluency is a habit, not a talent. It's not something like maybe I'm talented, maybe I'm not. I will never be able to speak. No, of course not. The more you practice, the better you will be. That's it. اوكي. The first day، اول يوم عنا بنحكي عن الروتين اليومي والانتاجية تاعتنا، كيف احنا منتجين للحياة، productivity, how your daily routine shapes your productivity and mood. هلا ما بدي انا انه بنحكي انه لا انا بس بدي اتعلم احكي البرودكتيفيتي وهيك بس. في عنا الجمل هدول، انا بحب احط المواضيع العناوين محفزة شوي so we can have a push, I'm encouraging you, pushing you move forward to have positive energy to start speaking actually and make sentences. So here we have a template for how to start, continue, and end your talk. Pick one phrase from each stage, like this, okay? To structure your voice message. Here you have the Arabic translation, and it's not a fully sentence, like I'm giving you the beginning of the sentence. You have to continue on your own. What if I don't know what to like where to continue or what kind of words or what another phrase I can add on? For example, honestly, when it comes to my routine, I like to drink coffee first in the morning. For example, this morning I wanted to make coffee, but I ran out of coffee. So I went to my neighbor and asked her for coffee. At the end of the day, it's all about consistency. Maybe you can use this, but not for coffee, of course. So you know that's something else that like you have to use from the ending part. So that's pretty much how my day goes. Coffee in the morning, coffee in the evening, for example. Okay? In the middle between them, you can add a lot. You can talk about a lot of things, okay? So I'm just trying to tell you, you can go simple and you can go and talk a lot about it. I'm giving you 1 to 2 minutes because you know how you are able to do that. But if you can do more than 2 minutes, that's even great. That's even better, okay? For the ready US chunks, you will see some chunks that already mentioned above, and we have extra ones. So these are like different ways to say بصراحة معك روتيني منيح بس أنا حاب أغير إشي بفرق معي كتير. هو مثلا one thing that really makes a difference is practicing in front of the mirror every day to speak English. All right. I've come to realize that right now I'm starting to think about stuff in English, or I've come to realize that I forgot what do you mean by a bottle in Arabic. اللي هي أنينة صح، علبة أنينة. So this is how you can use. أنا بعطيك الجملة بدايتها. You guys have to go on and continue on your own. طيب I have the US chunks. باخد من هون جملة ومن هون جملة ومن هون جملة وبدي أكمل عليهم. I can use also an extra ones from here. And I can come here for the vocabulary bank. The first row I have nouns, and the second row I have here adjectives. Okay? Nouns and adjectives. If you want to talk about routine, if you are productive, you can say my routine is pretty much productive. Or if you are like busy all the time, busy as a bee, كتير مشغول, you can say my routine is pretty much exhausting. For the mornings, the morning routine, I always have a refreshing routine in the morning. إذا حدا ما بحب يصحى بكير كتير زيي، بحكي أنا مثلا I always have an overwhelming morning routine مثلا. So you can from one noun I can use a lot of adjectives, and that's how it goes to the rest. Willpower, overwhelming willpower, productive willpower. Willpower will come from consistency. I'm trying to change. I keep on changing, not only using the noun with the adjectives as it is. No, I'm trying to use one noun with a lot of adjectives, and so on. And the last step is to send a voice message to your coach. Describe your morning routine and how it affects your whole day. كيف أنا بس من الصبح بتغير علي يومي كامل. If you wanna go farther هيني هون برجع بذكركم بالنقاط إنه you have to check those 4 steps. Okay, give one real example from this week, send your voice message to your coach over WhatsApp. That's the process for every single day. Okay, you guys know Thursday, Friday are days off for you. I know those are days for the family, and I'm not gonna ask you to send anything. It's off for both of us, and it's just Sunday to Wednesday work, right? So Sunday to Wednesday, we have Saturday, especially. I'm going to show you by the end of the session something called the checkpoint. You will have a checkpoint. You will see yourself. You will see your progress in your eyes, how I'm changing, how I'm improving my English language every single week. I'm going to show it to you. All right? So for day 2 باليوم الثاني بدنا نحكي عن social media and its real impact. Is social media improving our lives or quietly damaging them? We have a lot of, let's say, different opinions about it. Let's say, the last 2, 3 years, social media is becoming something that I really don't like. Nothing but silliness, but still people trying to make a difference. I'm trying to make a difference to use it in a good way, but we'll see. So one of my favorite chunks from this one is that it's a double-edged sword, okay? And I love this one. I love to use this chunk. I use it all the time with whenever I'm in a conversation or in a discussion. At some point, you have to draw the line. You know the drill and you draw the line. Those are my favorite pickups. So I'm just giving you the heads up. أنا بقدر أستخدم من هون واحدة من start, from continue, and from ending. Moving on, the ready US chunks. You can use whatever you want. You can talk about different opinions. We can talk about Instagram. We can talk later about Facebook and then YouTube. YouTube Kids, especially with a lot of things that's going on there. And yeah, vocabulary bank, you have here the nouns, the adjectives, as I told you, and then the WhatsApp task. WhatsApp task, doing those checks, and you're good to go. What if I want to talk more? Of course, this is not the whole thing that we're going to be doing. You guys, I'm available from 1 to 7 p.m. every day. But during that time, you can send me anytime. Like, it's not only I have to text the coach right now, but I'm running late because I'm busy doing other stuff. No, you can text me anytime, late, after 7, before 1 p.m., dusk till down, whenever you want. I will be replying to you between 1 to 7. Your coaches will be replying to you between 1 to 7 p.m. And we're listening, we're correcting, we're asking more, we're pushing you forward and encouraging you to speak more and more. All right? It's not only going to be this one. Once you do this task, maybe I will ask you something else. Maybe we'll open up or strike a conversation about the specific topic. يعني بعد ما تعملوا التاسك هذا احنا ممكن نكمل، ممكن أسأل سؤال أو نكمل محادثة هيك بسيطة سريعة على الموضوع هذا أو محادثة مطولة. Then you guys will choose a topic. Speaking partner is all about one topic from me, one topic from you. اختاروا أي موضوع نحكي فيه بالsame strategies. إذا بدكم push up إنه مثلا to push you forward إنه أنا شو ممكن أستخدم US chunks when I want to talk about 1, 2, 3 or when I want to talk about skincare. What kind of chunks I can use? I can give you 4, 5, 10 chunks, This is why you have a coach from 1 to 7. بساعة 11 بالليل إجا عبالي أعرف كيف بدي أحكي عن global warming وشو في US chunks نستخدمها أو شو في طريقة أنا أحكي فيها أو أفوت نقاش أحكي فيها براحتي عنها. Send me something, ask me anything. بين 1 و7 تاني يوم أنا بشوف وبحكي لك إنه والله هيك 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 هيك. So it's really nice to practice this thing. So one topic from your side, one topic from me, and then it goes around. Day 3, friendship and boundaries. لاحظوا حكينا عن routine productivity. We talked also about, what was it? Yeah, the social media and real impact. And then now friendship and boundaries. Have what makes a real friendship, when do you need to walk away from a friendship? What kind of phrases, sentences that I can sound more native like when I want to talk about this topic. I have the vocabulary bank and everything, and I'm gonna send the task to the coach. We're gonna strike up a conversation about it. Okay, good, good, good. Until the day four, work-life balance. Is true work-life balance actually possible or just a beautiful lie? How are you actually doing this? Okay, you see, 4 days we talked about those four topics. By the end of the day four, Wednesday, we know how to talk about those four. I have let's say, a good background about you and your personality. And I will have a lot of questions in between those 4 days. We will get to talk about a lot of things actually, so we can get to know each other's. This is the first week. And on Saturday, you will see how you are actually committed, how you are actually well practiced, how you aced we're talking about those four topics with our checkpoint. So after day four, when it's finished, and we do actually talk about let's say talk about them, and we talk about another topic from your side. I'm gonna pause here for a second to show you the evaluation that you're going to have, the checkpoint that you're going to have on Saturday. Saturday is for checkpoint and for the Zoom session. So let me show you here, 1 second. All right, so this is how it's going to be the evaluation, okay? The first week, we're going to evaluate you with the fluency pace, pronunciation clarity, vocabulary chunks, grammar and accuracy, connectors cohesion، قابل للسمع، أنا قادر أربط أفكاري وجملي براحتي، connect personal examples, confidence and delivery. كل أسبوع راح نعطيكم علامة وتشوف كم إيش التوتل تاعك من أول أسبوع لتاني لتالت لرابع أسبوع, and you will see the growth and the trend how it goes. Okay, by the end of the program, the first month, you'll see how many points you have growth. You have improved your language. كيف طورت لغتك. السكور تاعتك. ونشوف احنا فعليا انه انا والله from week 1 to week 2 to week 3 and 4 انا كيف طورت من حالي. You will have notes from your coach for the program patterns that you need to work on. مثلا أنا لساتني بعلق شوي أو بعمل والأم كتير. We have fillers, we have everything. حتى في Zoom session عملناها قبل. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna keep on telling you, advising you about it. Okay, giving you all the tips. So you will have the coach notes, you will have the weekly progress, trend, and the points and everything. We will share the score of each week with you with our notes. By the end of the program, by the end of the let's say the first month, you will see where you were and where you are at right now. We're gonna send the first record that you have done in the first day, and how you once the 30 days ended of practicing, how you are doing a really good job. So moving on from this is what I'm trying to tell you, that whenever we actually keep on working, and that's all the support that you can have from me and from the coaches, but I have to really emphasize on something. لازم أركز على شغلة. إذا أنت ما اشتغلت على حالك, if you don't do any work, if you don't do work work on yourself more, اللي راح يصير إنه أنت راح تعلق, راح تضل بمكان معين, البروجرس ما راح يمشي أكتر يعني. بالعربي معلش شوي. anyhow, الفكرة إنه أنا لما أوقف ممارسة يوم بقصر أو عم بقطع بحق حالي, تمام؟ وبس والله. This is the progress, the four steps for every day. You have to do them. Once we see someone has a problem with the spelling, let's say we can give extra tasks or exercises for reading. If someone facing problem with listening, we can have steps for doing, techniques like shadowing. We have raw technique. We have a lot of techniques that will help you actually to start speaking better. So yeah, that's it. This is the Speaking Partner Program, and can't wait to strike up and start our lovely course together, inshallah.